let us discuss about the characteristics of water. Water has certain characteristics. These typical characteristics of water are grouped as under. First one, physical characteristics of water. Water is made available by the natural hydraulic cycle of the atmospheric, oceanic, terrestrial system. In most forms, water is a renewable resource since its continued flows are not affected by withdrawals or use. However, not all natural waters are renewable, and renewable waters can become non-renewable by human actions such as contamination, watershed modifications, or extraction in excess of inflow rate. Water is a vital resource for human and other animal and plant health. Water bodies provide habitats for aquatic life, provide moisture for vegetation and terrestrial biota, transporting nutrients between one ecosystem and another. As well, large water systems provide regional and climatic weather services. Large-scale withdrawals or transfer of water can change ecological conditions. The economic characteristics of water. The international development community clearly expressed the need for applying economic tools and principles to water. The International Conference on Water and Environment, held in Dublin, Ireland in January 1992, concluded, among other things, that water has an economic value in all its competing uses and should be recognized as an economic good. Water is used in economic activities and hence must be allocated among competing uses. The commercial needs for water resources complicate matters since water is difficult to measure and identify. As such, it is difficult to subject water to market forces in a market economy. Furthermore, water has a long-term value to the sustainability of life and economic activity over periods that dwarf those considered in conventional cost-benefit analysis. Now, social characteristics of water. It is commonly accepted that access to water is a basic human right. The Dublin Conference in 1992 asserted that it is vital to recognize first the basic right of all human beings to have access to clean water and sanitation at an affordable price. Moreover, it is argued that water is a social good in that the widespread availability of clean and affordable water improves both individual and social well-being. Clean water reduces the prevalence of water-related diseases, a social benefit shared by all users of the same water source. The public health impacts of inadequate water supply and sanitation has serious social and economic consequences for all. Now, political characteristics of water. In addition, water is not evenly distributed throughout the world and there are great variations in natural abundance. For example, mountain areas produce 80% of the global water resources, yet they have less than 10% of the global population. This uneven distribution entails the need for large-scale transfers and agreements. Previously, large-scale transfers of water occurred within national borders. Agreements were common among nations that shared a watershed such as US and Mexico. Recently, as domestic, industrial and agricultural demands for fresh water have grown, proposals for bulk water transfer are being made at the international level. Entrepreneurs have created a wide range of markets for water, leading to various forms of international water trading and exchanges. Thus, fresh water has become an issue in international trade, negotiations and disputes. The lack of legal precedents governing the trade of water has placed water at the forefront of international concern and tension. The above physical, economic, social and political characteristics of water make it a unique resource in which a degree of government involvement is inevitable. The discussion will now turn to the governance structures which have been implemented in order to manage and provide these complicated and vital resources.